This, my friends, is a roundabout, because I knew you were wondering where I was. Some call it the eighth wonder of the world. I call it the most magnificent human invention ever created. That is a bold statement. So I do not fully stand by it, but pretty close. I'm pretty close to standing by it. You know, roundabouts are so important because it's pretty much the backbone for our society. When I'm thinking, what's the spinal cord of our world, our culture? I think roundabouts. If you unravel a roundabout, you have the society's backbone. That sounds so weird. We're gonna move on. So what is a roundabout? Well, it's pretty much just like any old intersection. Your classic stoplight, mixed stop sign and stoplight up, but you know what? They're two peas in a pod. Two peas and a pod. Also, it's so instead of like this, like a cross. So instead of pulling up like Jesus, we pull up in a circle, like those happy emojis you see when you're snapping your best friend, like, whoa! Yeah, so that's a roundabout. You may be wondering, like, why are they so awesome? Like, what is so good about these roundabouts, besides all the stuff I've already stated? Well, there's more. First off, they quote-unquote improve safety, according to the FHWA. Yes. And, quote, improve traffic flow and are better for the environment, according to the IIHS, which those are both good sources. You can count on me. My credibility is there. So I think basically the point is that there's less points at which there could be an accident. You're not having to do the right turns, the left turns, the straight in front of you turn. That's just going straight. But you've got just one place to go, and that's going with the flow, baby. Let's go. Oh, this one's gonna blow your mind, all right? So buckle up, hold on to your horses. So this is from like an article from the IIHS. It's your one-stop shop for everything roundabouts, essentially. Based on a study, they estimated that the conversion of 10% of the signalized intersections in the United States, so that's like your four-way stop, red light, which I will say, if we got rid of like red light, like, you know, like green light, red light, yellow light, would that get rid of the game? Like, this is a little bit unrelated, but like, if we got rid of those, would kids in 20 years just not know how to like play the game red light, green light? Like, that could be a problem, so we might want to keep them just for that. Anyways, 10% of signalized intersections in the United States, if you converted those to roundabouts, you would reduce vehicle delays by more than 981 million hours. That's a lot. And fuel consumption by more than 654 million gallons in 2018. This is just 2018, just in 1 year, which is crazy. So I did, you know me, a little bit of math action. I pulled up with my math skills that I learned in first grade. This is from the Department of Energy. $2.74 per gallon on average, which times 654 million gallons is $1.791 billion saved by us Americans. I feel like the advantage of roundabouts is very evident, all right? It's there. It's all here, guys. When you're on the road and driving, the world is such a better place. In my experience, there are 4 main stereotypes, let's say, for your typical roundabout driver. You've got number one, that guy who just loves going in circles around the roundabout. Like, we're talking 10, 15 times. This thing, it's single lane, and you're just going. And you're like, this is the time of my life. Yeah. Yes. This is it. This is purpose. This is who I am. Their identity is based in roundabouts. That is not me. I promise. Okay, sometimes. But it's healthy. Then there's the ones who are absolutely terrified. Those who see a roundabout and pull a three-point turn out of nowhere. They're out of there. They're gone. It makes them quake in their boots. Honestly, I think it's fair. As a new driver, I was a bit intimidated. Yes. Yeah, I was terrified. But once you get into it, once you get into the flow, it's like, dang, man, you're there. You're there, man. You're in that circle of life. That's kind of what roundabouts are. They're like the circle of life, yeah. Except no death. Well, no. Oh, there's those gosh darn people who hate them just because they're like British. They're like really popular in the UK and France and all over Europe, just all over the place. Basically everywhere except America. That's not entirely true. That's not true at all. But gosh darn it, we can't let those Brits build their intersections in our territory. Gah! So it's patriotism. We love a good slice of American patriotism. Yes! Let's go, dude. And then there's people like me. Your regular old Joe who's like, dang, these are pretty sick. Yes. We're the loyalists. Yes, I'd defend it with my life. I would defend a roundabout with my... No, I would not. Let's be honest. I would not. It's not going to happen. But they are sick. So, there have been many times when I'm driving on the road and I'm just doing my thing, like, I'm just going. And you pull up to the roundabout and you're like, yes, let's go. I can full send it, pretend like I'm in Tokyo Drift. Like, brr, I don't know if that's anything, I've never seen it, but you're drifting, and then there's this absolute clown, and you're like waiting your turn, and he just stops, and he's like in the middle, and you're like, what the heck are you doing? You're supposed to go, and then I go after you. And then there are the people who will just pull out in front of you while you're in the flow state. You're like, and then someone just pulled. Yeah, that actually happened to me when I was trying to film myself. So it like turns out like people try to like watch to like see, they try to make go like 5-head with it. Like, oh my, I'm gonna calculate which turn they're going at, watch the person across the roundabout, see where they're going, and you're like, there's no chance they're gonna go in a full circle. Like, what maniac does? I'm the maniac. I'm the insane person, okay? So when you pull out in front of me, I'm gonna get pissed at you.
Bro, the only reason you know the guess where they're going straight on the roundabouts is because you do it. Like, we're part of the problem. You and I, because I'm talking to my past. Yes.
Roundabouts are pretty much the SIFs of our society. They filter out the great drivers from the people who have no idea what they're doing. And roundabouts are that tool. I'm not a good driver. Also, as I'm talking about this, like, I'm realizing that they're like the speed demon killers. Like, they're keeping the rest of us safe. Like the mellow drivers, they're keeping us safe from the speed demons. What are they gonna do, huh? Yellow light or like a red light, they can go just cruise right through. Okay, not on a red light, but like you can run the red. But you get the point. What are you gonna do at a bloody roundabout, huh? You're just gonna go like drift through it? I guess you could try. You just have to go slow. We got him again, boys. We got him again. Truck the old son of a guns. Okay, I don't know why I did that. That was embarrassing. That sucked. While I was doing my awesome research, I came across what is the biggest roundabout in the world. And I think And I'm saying I think in very big, I don't know if this is true because I don't remember, but I think it's in Malaysia. It's got a circumference of like, just to guess, take a guess off the rip, what is it? 3.4 kilometers, and for us American clowns who are still on the, I don't even remember what system it's called, 2.1 miles, which is actually bananas because the roundabouts I go to are like maybe 50 yards in circumference, which is small. But yeah, it's a beast. It's like it's a 4-lane beast. I mean, look at this thing. It's crazy. I get 1-lane action out here. Like this is bonkers. And then they've got like a nice like garden. Like I was checking out the area in the inside. They got like a playground and stuff. This is like, so why don't we have this, guys? What are we doing? Plus like this one, it's like a racetrack. It's like there's 5 lanes. Wait, this is crazy. This is just like a race. This is just NASCAR. Every roundabout has that little paradise, that little oasis in the center. And you just don't get that with your classic red light. I mean, you get a little bit of a light show. Everyone could use a little nature, a little bird flying through the trees. That one tree in the middle of the roundabout, because most aren't that big. Some don't even have trees, so... Pretty much to finish it up, to conclude, roundabouts are just built a bit different. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, that is that's a banger of a video. Holy guacamole. Yo, they're not even gonna know what hit them.